What's in the box? What do you think is in the box? I'm gonna show you in just a second. You're gonna love it. So, I did a little ordering on the Amazon, and this is what I got. We are locked and loaded with my brand new massage gun. So a bunch of you have been asking about it, if it's a good tool or not a good tool, and I have a little bit mixed emotions. You're not the only one with mixed emotions. Rolling Stones? Anyone? That maybe didn't sound like the Rolling Stones. I digress. Back to the massage gun. So let's sort of unbox this thing. This is an initial review. I can't say anything about the durability, the lifespan of the battery, any of that stuff, because I literally just got it yesterday and I'm just kind of playing around with it now for the first time. So let's look at what's in the box. Let's talk about the uses. Let's talk about what it doesn't do. Because some of you just like gizmos and you forget to do the shit that you're supposed to do. So let's go through what's in the box. The massage gun, boom. Not too heavy, not too big, nice size. Like I could easily see traveling with this to camps and things like that. In it comes a charger. It came fully charged, so I can't tell you how long it takes to charge because it came fully charged. This is probably the attachment that you will use the most. It's just a round ball attachment, and it's not soft foamy, but it's not hard plastic. It is a little wee bit foamy. So you just zip it in there, and then you have to remember to turn it on at the bottom there. So there's an on-off switch. I flick it on, and then boom, the master control module springs to life. That's what I call it, the master control module. MCM is what we call it for short. It springs to life, and then you hit this button in the there's a protective plastic coating, which I love to remove. Does anyone else love to remove the protective plastic coating? Look at it. It looks pretty good now, right? Now watch as I remove the protective plastic coating. Oh my gosh. It's even better than I thought. Look at that. Okay. So then you hit this button right in the middle. Boom. And she springs to life. And we're off to the races. Now you're like, okay, that's cool. Oh yeah? Well, I'll show you what's cool. What's cool is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 speeds. Listen to that thing hum. Pretty cool, eh? So, that seems a little bit quick for me. I'm going to tone her down to 3. 3 is my second favorite number. Do you know what my first favorite number is? Put it in the comment box if you think you know what my first favorite number is. So this one I like because you can kind of get in there. You can work along sort of from origin to insertion. Boy, I don't really like how it makes my legs look like they're jelly. Like a bowl full of jelly. That's okay. So you can work it down like that. You can get there on your calves. Bowl full of jelly. Yeah, I like it. Let's see what other attachments come with it. So you just pull that off. Boom. This little attachment, I can see this being used, again, just kind of in general, as sort of a flushing type of massage. It just kind of gets, it's not really point pressure, just kind of gets, man, look at those. Look, I don't really like the look of that. But yeah, that feels pretty good too. What else we got? We've got this attachment, which I think you would use it on your back. It'd be pretty hard to use on yourself, but you'd use on your spine so that those pieces go on either side of your spine, that you're not just rattling up and down your spinous processes. So that's, I'm sure there's other things you could use it for, but when I see it, that's what I think of. This one I kind of like the look of. because so it's like that, because I think it can get a little bit more specific, but still kind of spreads out the force. I'm not having to push very hard, and I feel that. Oh, I feel that. I think too with this one, there was a higher end model that had a handle that swiveled, which I was like, oh, that would be pretty cool, but it was a lot more, like $300 more. But even when I look at this, like the way the attachments go in, I can just swivel the attachment head and then really get in anywhere I need to be anyway. So that's kind of cool. Okay, what else? Then we have this one that's a little bit more like point pressure. So I could definitely see, like if I was trying to get at my hip flexor, this will look kind of pervy, but whatever. So if I was trying to get like my iliopsoas, I'd find my ASIS and come inside that, and then I can get some good pressure on it. Be a little bit careful, like don't be digging this thing into your liver or something. You know where you're going, know what you're trying to target. Or I could come out here on my rectus femoris and just get on sort of my superficial hip flexor there. And you should feel like a massage or something, because I could also see you probably finding a way to get on a nerve bundle with this thing. And then, so if you're feeling numbness, tingling, burning pain, that is not what you're going for. So make sure you sort of then stay off that area. You're probably getting into a nerve bundle. Okay, one more attachment here. It's this one, and it's a little bit blunter. And again, I think that might be nice just to use, we're not trying to get in a specific point like TFL or something like that. We're just trying to get along the length of those muscles, or, get our adductors going. And I'm not pressing super hard, but when I do press, the motor doesn't lag. The motor keeps up with me nicely. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's pretty smooth. I might have said this already, but it came fully charged, so I don't know how long it takes to charge, and I don't know how long the battery lasts. But I'm really pleased with it. I'll put a link to the exact model I got. They didn't pay me to do a review. A bunch of you have been asking about them, and in theory, I like them. I'm a believer in self-myofascial release, you know that. I think it does help improve the quality of your connective tissue, which then I think also, and I think there's something to do with the stimulus of the connective tissue that then helps unlock some flexibility. You know that I like using the massage ball. Let me just grab it here. So this is the Bivi massage ball. So it's kind of like a lacrosse ball, but it has different settings and it vibrates as well, which I think if I was going to give you a bonus tip, that you were interested in a massage gun, but it was actually too expensive for you, or you just weren't going to be like carrying around this big thing. Great Christmas present for the goalie on your list. This is the Bivi massage ball. I know I bought it on Amazon. You can also, I think, buy it just from Bivi, the company, Bivi. But I do think the vibration adds an extra element. Again, is that by stimulating proprioceptors, or what exactly is the mechanism? I'm not sure what it is. But so I think that this is another tool that kind of adds that element of self-myofascial release with the vibration. Here's the problem with it. Is that some of you, we like gadgets, we're goalies, and some of you, this feels good, right? So you do it, it's like, oh, I feel really good, yeah, it's good. So for some of you, this is replacing your dynamic warm-up, this is replacing your restorative module when you come off the ice. For some of you, this is replacing your mobility training, because you think this, because it kind of feels good, you feel like, oh yeah, my flexibility is way, way better. And that's not how I want you to use it. I did go to look at some research articles, and these are actual legit research articles, not like a Men's Health article or something like that. And the one research article that looked at vibration pre and post workout or competition, they found that this actually did help. And I don't think it was a massage gun exactly like this, but using vibration. And what it showed was that it reduced delayed onset muscle soreness. So it reduced the amount of delayed onset muscle soreness. It didn't really impact the performance, but it reduced delayed onset muscle soreness, which is that soreness you get in your muscles, you know, a day or two after you do either like a really hard competition or sort of an unfamiliar physical activity. And it lasts a couple days and then goes away. So I'm going to keep looking at research papers to see if I can find any that do correlate it with improved mobility. But still, you still have to do your mobility training. You still have to develop your strength at length. You have to train your body to get in those extended positions with control, and that doesn't mean slowly, but it means with control, using your muscles to control rather than just smashing into your end range of motion, but then also having the muscle strength and know-how to recover back to your compact position so you can make the next save on the rebound, or on the second rebound, or on the third rebound. You know how it is. So this is a nice toy. If you are doing everything else, so you're doing consistent mobility and goalie mobility, not just stretches or not just something you know, like actual proper goalie mobility. If you're doing all your off-ice training for your speed, your stamina, your strength, your stability, and if you're working on your on-ice technique, I think this is a good, you know, a good add-on. I think this is a great tool too. So at the price point, I think this is around $40. This, can't remember, was like, I'm going to say $150 to $200. But again, I'll try to put the link in the description of the exact one. Not that I'm saying this is the one you should get, just so you know what one I have. You know, so do all those other things. This is a nice toy that can help reduce delayed onset muscle soreness. That's been supported by literature. Maybe it helps improve your mobility just the same way self-myofascial release would. I suspect it does. So that is the initial review of this particular massage gun. I'll do a long-term follow-up just to let you know about the durability. And, you know, this thing could break 2 days from now, for all I know. So I'll do a little update to give you some background on that. I'll keep looking for some research, but for now, that's what I got for you today. I will catch you on the flip side. Get out there and stop some pucks. I am your father. Not really, because I'm a girl.